Random topic. Someone asked me, how do I feel about walking? How do I feel about Zumba? How do I feel about these other workout programs? Billy Blank's programs, all the other programs, Jillian Michaels. And how do I feel like diet? Do I think there's one way to fitness and health? I'll be totally honest. I don't think there is one way. Now, don't get me wrong. I have my strong opinions about certain diets that I think some are better than others. There's certain diets I actually believe are crap. For instance, I think the vegan diet is a very good diet. Mediterranean diet is a very good diet. The New Atkins is a very good diet. Paleo, the HCG diet is bullshit. I mean, so that's one
I
of the
did
diets I think
not
is full of
mean to
crap.
curse. I'm
Some
sorry,
diets I'm
guys.
kind of
Didn't
like
mean to
midway
curse.
about, like the Weight Watchers. Um, it's I mean, it's good. It's not the best diet, but it works for some people, and that's why for this doctor's orders program, I'm gonna give you some guidelines that I want you to follow. Because even if you follow these other diet programs, if you kilter way off the program, for instance, you can still not see results. What do I mean by that? The paleo diet, in my opinion, is one of the best diets out there. It's what we were meant to eat. Lean meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and berries. We were meant to eat that. We weren't, in my opinion, I don't think we were meant not to eat meat and just live off totally vegetables. And I could go on and on and on, and that could be a totally separate YouTube video about why I think the paleo diet is better than the vegan diet. And the vegan diet, I know a lot of very healthy people on the vegan diet. Now, even if you follow the paleo diet or vegan diet, if you're eating too many calories, you're still not going to see the results that you need to see from my program. And that's why I'm going to design like a one-page summary, something quick, because I don't want to, like, we're all busy, so I don't want to give you too much in the way of something you have to read too complicated. As far as a diet, we eat every day. We shouldn't make it complicated. You have enough complicated things you have to deal with: children, a job, marriage, taxes. So why am I going to give you something else that you need to actually study and to pull out a calculator for? No, I want you to use the MyFitnessPal app, and I want you to follow my guidelines, because I think all diets work. Is just you have to be responsible about them. I know some fat as hell vegans. Why? Because yeah, they're vegan. They're vegan. They don't eat meat, but they eat a lot of carbs. So that's why I'm gonna give you some guidelines to follow, no matter what diet plan you follow. I know some paleo people. Oh yeah, we only eat God's food. If it didn't live, we don't eat it. But you're eating too much meat. Too much grass-fed meat. You eat too much grass-fed cows, you're gonna be fat. So I'm going to give you some guidelines that I want you to follow. Now, as far as workout, now don't get me wrong. Um, I have I've seen some excellent transformations from Zumba. I've seen some extra transformation for some of these other workout programs. And these other workout programs, they're pluses and minuses. They're pluses and minuses to these programs. And I have to say, anything is better than just sitting down, than just doing nothing. For instance, Zumba. I love Zumba. I did a 2 hour Zumbathon last weekend. The only thing is, let me talk about the positives of Zumba. Very good cardiovascular exercise. It develops a lot of coordination and accuracy, something you lose as you get older. You're going to need that coordination and accuracy if you trip over your kid's toy or your grandkid's toy, you slip on the ice, you're going to need coordination and accuracy to catch you. Now, when you don't have that, that's when you fall, hit the ground, and you have risk of hurting your hip. Now, that's the second problem. Even if you fall from standing, you shouldn't be hurting your hip, which is why I'm going to go back to talking a little bit about Zumba. Zumba is excellent for your cardiovascular stamina. It's excellent for coordination. It builds up a lot of leg muscles and everything, but Zumba will not make you strong or powerful. Plenty of Zumba instructors I know that can't do a pull up, can barely do a push up. So, and even a little bit of weight that they do, and I'm not gonna make this bashing about Zumba, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But that's a limitation of Zumba, limitation of running. Running is an excellent cardiovascular activity. That's what we were meant to do, but a lot of people who run a lot still don't have strength to lift heavy weight. Now, check this out. I love lifting weights. I love lifting heavy weight. Power lifters. I love that. At the same time, power lifters lack what Zumba instructors have: cardiovascular stamina. Yeah, you're a big power lifter. You could bench, 800 pounds, squat 1,000 pounds, but most power lifters will pass out running for the bus. Would not dare go into any type of Zumba class that lasts longer than 20 minutes, and most Zumba classes last 40 minutes to an hour. So there's always limitation to each exercise program. I say whatever you do as far as fitness, switch it up a little bit. If you're a Zumba, okay, go ahead, hit that Zumba. Hit some weights every once in a while. If you're a powerlifter, hey, hit that powerlifting. go on a row machine, run for a little bit, jump rope. So try to make try to like balance things out. I don't ever want fitness to be boring. I don't want to take you out from your most favorite fitness program. There are people who love Zumba so much they lost 50 to 100 pounds, 200 pounds. I'm not going to take that from you because that's what you love to do. You live, eat, and breathe Zumba. Go ahead and do that because that's 10 times better. You will not die of a heart attack from doing Zumba. You will not die of a heart attack from doing powerlifting if you're doing both of those the right way and you're not using other substances. But if you just want a more balanced fitness so you don't feel out of breath running for something or you don't feel achy because you don't really lift things, then just balance your fitness out. Just throw in a couple of weights. I'm not telling the Zumba instructor to lift as much as the powerlifter, and I'm not telling the powerlifter to go in and do as much cardio as a Zumba instructor. But what I want you to do is just to have a balanced program. My program, I'm trying to make it as balanced as possible. I'm going to get you into incredible shape, incredible shape. Um, if you want anything extra, if you're trying to be the most strongest person in the world, you're going to hit me. You're going to have to hit me private inbox, and I can tell you some things that'll make you strong. If you're trying to develop some endurance, hit me on inbox. But this program is to get you pretty darn strong and have pretty good endurance. Um, so that's what this program is designed to do. All right. So that's my take. It's all good. All fitness is good. You just have to put some variety in there. And anything is better than sitting on your butt. Do you know what happens to the body when you just sit around and do nothing? Come on. I could go on and on about that. As a doc, I see plenty of that. All right. So that's my little rant. This is going to be an example of some of the videos you're going to see. Peace out.